In this blog, we will see how to make an onboarding screen in your application. So generally in some applications when you install, you will see a screen which guides you to the onboarding process and also shows you the services of that particular app. If you are not able to get what I am speaking about, I will show you the exact thing what I am speaking about. So here it is. I think you might have noticed it by now. So this is called as onboarding screen, where we show small details regarding the application which the user has installed and the services he might be able to get through our application. So you can observe this thing in few applications it for the very first time after the app installation. So let us see how we are doing this. So for this particular tutorial we are not adding any dependencies. So here you can see there are no dependencies. So here from the main method, so this is the root of our application, my app. So from here we are navigating through onboard. So here in the onboard we have created a state and we have specified a number of pages to be 3. Generally there are 3 pages in any onboarding screen. So if you want more, then you can just alter the number here and also specify them below. So okay, we have specified a page controller and current page is 0. So generally we start from the starting page, so we have specified 0 here, and we are making a list over here, adding the pages one over the another, so that we have the indicators mentioning below stating in which page we are. Okay, so here we are returning a scaffold, inside it we are taking the annotate region, so where we are displaying our data in terms of images, text, and whatever you want to be present in your onboarding screens. So here I just want to specify an image and a title and a subheading. So that's all. It's a basic things we observe in every onboarding screen. So if you want more, you can also add them by observing the design what we have created. So I also request you to visit my previous tutorial on login form design. So basically we have considered, here you can see we have added the fields in this particular way. We have separated the widgets so that we make them reusable in different screens. In this particular application there is only one screen as of now, as this is a tutorial, but in a real time when you are making a large enterprise applications, it's better to separate the widgets so that it might be reusable several times. For example, if you are using an image view, you use this image view throughout your application in different screens. So it's my advice to make it as these kinds of widgets, so that you need not write the same code again and again in every screen. The same way for buttons and decorations, and again it's your own wish. So I just want my code to look and feel good when reading through, so I have made in this way. So under children widget I have specified my widgets in this form. So get field, I have specified the messages here and the image source here and the description here. So the same for the 3 screens. So it will go to the widget screen and these parameters will be processed, and here you can see the text, header text here we have used, and the image source for populating the image, and here the subheading description text. So this way I have made it. So again here we are checking current page status, and according to the page status we are, you can see here, when you are on the third screen we are displaying a skip and a next button. So in the second screen and first screen we are not displaying it, so here we are checking in which particular page we are, and if we have reached the last page, so then we will be displaying the skip and next buttons appropriately. Okay, so this way we can make an onboarding screen for your application. And here, and also one more thing, I have added some images. So this is a basic thing, so I have not specified in the initial. So under the assets we need to add the images. So I have considered 3 images which you are seeing here. So these are the images I have added. So try to add them in the pubspec file so that you can use them in your code. So this is it for this tutorial on onboarding screen. So if you have any queries in the implementation, or if you are having any trouble in the design aspects like creating widgets, do let me know in the comment section below, and the code for this tutorial is available in the description section below. And if you like this tutorial, do like, share and subscribe to our channel for getting more interesting content.